I got this fun little deck that I put together. Normally when I play Tatterwing for Syndicate, I do it with Tributes and King of Beggars and try to just do like that sort of style. I wanted to maybe do a shuffle type of deck. So I have Snowdrop and I have the Eavesdrop because these recently actually went down to 4 provisions instead of 5 provisions, so it makes sense with that. And then I have Sunset Wanderers, which recently got a buff as well. Used to be 13 at one point, now it's 12. So these sort of things offset the Tatterwing increase that we got. And there are a lot of just pretty good ones that are in the deck overall. So I want to kind of go through this here. This is kind of, I don't want to call it a meme deck. It's trying to do something very real, but at the same time, it's just that Syndicate doesn't have enough support for Tatterwing to make it the best Tatterwing deck. It's definitely going to be monsters where this type of card thrives. Now, with that being said, I decided to go with the Pirate's Cove leader ability because Tatterwing makes all of our units 1 power in the deck, so to be able to bring them out at 4 is actually very refreshing. Then we can go in for more profit cards, and we can just spend in on the Jackals, because if we have Horde 7, they'll get 3 boost for 2 coin every time, and that's a pretty good way to trade. So I have those there. We have the Tiger's Eye, so we can get some coins early in round 1, and that's good to go. Tatterwing's going to come down at 25 points, which is amazing, and what pairs really nicely with Tatterwing, Nilfgaard, Cleaver, etc. would be Vivian, because she's always going to come down at least 14 points. So having her boost self by the provision cost of the card to the right makes a lot of sense. You know, she's a neutral, but she fits really well into this sort of deck. I have Nilfgaard, which is going to be a really big playmaker for 2 different rounds in the game because it has resilience. At the end of your turn, gain 1 coin. So we could always spend down until we have just 6 coins, and then we can just spend, you know, get that extra, right? We just click from 8 to 6, 8 to 6, and just get horde, 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 or 7 to 5, 7 to 5, you know what I mean? And just 3 every turn. Just by getting that 1 coin, it really makes a difference. So I have that sort of thing there. Obviously, we can go out at the end of, you know, whenever we need to do it, we can create a Bronze Gang category card, and you can look for a follow-up poison, you can look for a spender, whatever you need at that point in time, just go ahead and do. So a little bit of utility with that as well. We have Cleaver, which has Intimidate, so whenever we play a crime card, it's going to boost itself, and it's going to increase that amount by 1 for each adjacent crown splitter. So if we put it beside Furco, we're automatically at 2. If we spawn the first one, so then we get like 1 muscle beside it on the row, we're automatically at 3. So then every time we play a crime card throughout the rest of the round, we're going to be getting 3 boost on the Cleaver. So he's like a really solid engine if left unchecked. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 crime cards here. So you can imagine that along with the one that he creates himself, the Shakedown. There's a lot of value to be had from a card like this. So even though he's 13 provisions right now, and even though the Cleaver's muscle that he spawns are 6 instead of 7 like they were last month, he's still worth including in a deck like this. I have Sunset Wanderers. It starts on the leftmost part of our hand, and it's going to move right every single turn. I try to play to the left of it as a strategy, and the Snowdrop's going to be able to draw a couple cards and look for things like Tatterwing, look for things like Nilfgaard, etc., while putting back things we might not need as the round goes on, also prolonging the Sunset Wanderers from coming out of hand. And in addition to her, we're going to have the Eavesdrops, so, you know, be able to draw a card, move a card from hand to the bottom of the deck. Hopefully what we're drawing is good, and hopefully what's on the left of our sunset is bad, and we can put that back and just kind of keep things pushing back towards the left so that we can get what we're looking for. So between having these 2 pulls, these 2 thins, and, you know, these 2 recomps in our hand, I'm just hoping that with this deck we get what we're looking for. It's not always the case, but, you know, most of the time, consistently enough, you know, that along with the mulligans, I've been pretty happy with the way things have been going, so that's pretty much it. Salamander Hideout's really good at completing a poison. That's pretty much what it's about. If I need a Purify, and it's like an answer this or lose type Purify on my side of the board, we can go ahead and do that, because the Jackals do go tall. I have Candle just for utility and carryover, right? And in case they answer spenders, it's just nice to have. Again, Avalak has several different targets, so we're not really concerned about that. Furco, same thing. Rico is sort of a wild card. It's a card that I enjoy playing. In a deck like this, it's really not that big of a deal, because 1 for 6, you know, is where the baseline is, but he could be worth 20, he could be worth whatever. It really depends on the matchup. You know, most often, unfortunately, I've been only getting him for like 6 to 8 points, but I know that he has a high ceiling. In a deck like this, there's not a lot in the 6 range that I would rather swap. You can consider doing Villem. You know, if you just want more consistency instead of him, that's an option that I would consider too. So, you know, at least random gold card is a gold card that we might need. You know what I mean? So, just an idea. Dwim Viandra is for the follow-up poison if we want to save some money and self-poison on the Fistex to get some coins as well, then we can dish for free. Otherwise, she's meant for the Nilfgaard, which is the primary target. I figured she only goes down 2 power, so it's not that big of a deal, but we get an extra summon off of that, so it's a good trade in a deck like this. In a regular deck, it wouldn't be that great, but here's fine. Couple paydays for control. I don't have tall punish apart from the poison. We need sort of like immediate engine removal as well, so paydays, I have a couple of those. The poison package, I have a couple of those for tall punish. Again, plunders, we can look for salamandras to get additional poison if we need it, right? The failed experiments. And then because I have a lot of 1-point stuff, some of which we don't use, like the trafficker just floats there after it's played. Furco, again, if I don't have cleaver that round, you know, it's a way to get some extra coins and just kind of be fine with that. Worst case scenario, we take a zealot. It's not that big of a deal. So that's kind of the deck that I have. Again, considerations would be the prince. Having just a bit more consistency here is fine. And, you know, that's all I got, man. There wasn't a whole lot else. This is much different than the other version that I've done in the past of Tatterwing, and I think that this one's actually a little bit more fun. Mind you, playing the Savola play with the heal mechanic from her was pretty cool before, so just look up my other video if you want to see a different version of this. But again, just wanted to show this off. Not every deck I play has to be a serious one. I've got wins and losses in this video, and that's pretty much it. If there's anything cool you want to see, I'll give it a try. Let me know, and we'll go from there. See you soon. Alright, first up here we got Mahakam Forge. I feel like I want to save Cleaver for a bit. Snowdrop's good. I need Furco. These create and plays are good. I don't know how much value I'm going to get from Payday. I'm going to keep 1. Probably put back the poison. Furco here's good. Why don't we just kind of... I mean, Furco into a poison's probably the best bet. The alternative is playing Sly and trying to bond them, but it's whenever they play a unit. I feel like the poison has a higher ceiling. I want to play to the left as much as I can, you know what I mean? I could just Payday that and turn it off. Okay, fine. It makes it worse for me, actually. We'll just do one of these.
Now this is a knife.
I don't have to win round 1. I just have to, see enough, you know? Just get a bit of carry over here because they have it. That's fine. They did use leader. Do I contest the round? I might. Actually might. Okay. I think we just do one of these, honestly. It's kind of running out of stuff. The heat wave, the candle. And they're getting 2 passives. I still have big plays with Nilfgaard. This is going to put me at 39. This guy's thirsty.
Leave it to us.
1-2, 1-2. We just pass on that. They could take a sudden death. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I got Sunset and Leader. This is good. This can maybe go. That's okay. I don't think I need a 2-for-1 because I have this. I'm kind of struggling. Let's do one of these then. Well, I'll wait for it to go. We're gonna have to put back the Trafficker. That's just a lot of value. Nice! That's the best bet we got. We got to start getting this going, right? So this goes out now. We know Heatwave's been spent. Let's keep that safe. This comes down. We draw another card. Oh, shoot.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Okay, Brewer here. What do I do? I need poison. Not that kind of poison. This is actually a good value. I don't know if we can,
Travel makes one modest. Let's one see the bigger
I don't know, we might be able to outpoint this. It's hard to say. Brewer's like 5 points a turn, plus they don't have armor, so... 6 might have been my best Rico. That makes a difference. Wait. Oh. I mean, it's off now. Barclay's gonna hit pretty hard, so we have to play this now.
You want it done right, you do it yourself.
Take one of these. It's unfortunate that the poison doesn't do anything. 4, 5, 6. This plays for 6. I think 2 for 1 spenders more attractive. Click that now, click that now. This is worth 13 plus 9. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I know not if I should.
Looks like we got it. That was clean. Alright, we got Shield Wall coming up here next. That Veil's gonna be pretty annoying, to be honest with you. We'll keep these. I think that we can actually get some value out of them. Keep this, of course. I don't know if I need Hideout right now, but I've been missing it consistently, so... I think I'm still going to put it back. Good. I have a create and play. That's kind of what I was looking for. Just coin management. Yeah, and there's nothing I can do about it. I feel like, this is where a hideout would have been actually pretty good. I don't think I actually contest the round. I think we just pass on 7.
The bolt softens them up. The sword finishes them off.
Should I take as much carryover as possible?
Don't get caught. Hit him between the legs.
Yeah. I'm not even going to click anymore. I think I'm done. Yeah, this is definitely Golden Necker, for sure. Let's just play to the left of them, honestly. The best Rico I'm probably going to get in this whole matchup is like 8 points. So... that's the easiest pass I think I've ever seen in my life. Here, I'm out. Problem is I don't have anything to take care of the Nova. Furco here is really good. Poison's probably going to be good as well. I think this goes back for now. Avalak into this or this is perfect. They have shields. I don't know how I feel about having 2 paydays, but I think we're going to keep 1.
When one falls, another replaces him.
Okay, goes up to 6. It's a good poison, right? think we still take. Yeah, we'll take it.
At last.
Just let it sit for a minute here. We'll just have to use the order. I have to spend in, so I mean, at this point, let's just round trap them, right? So we hit that. That's a big maxi.
You can run, you can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
I think it's time to drop. We can keep these and put back this and this for now. I think having Cleaver later would probably be beneficial. And I can go for the poisons. Keldar. Okay, yeah. Yeah, most definitely that's going to be a poison.
Premium grade won't find any better.
This is your way out, man. I guess it's not your way out.
Yield and save me some time. What a dodge. Would I have to...
I got nothing. I honestly have to take it. And then 11 comes down, so I have to click once here. Short round 3 with, that's a big swing, actually. I think we're still doing this.
It's alright, we're alone here, just between us.
If they have a spores, I will cry. Not actually, but you know what I mean.
For honor.
This is 11. I feel like we're getting a lot of Fallen Knight value in this deck. Oh, okay, that's why you're so into it. That's actually pretty annoying that I had to spend that. Why do you have Curse of Corruption in a deck where literally you go so tall? I'm gonna have to basically use Cleaver to win somehow. So it's gonna be for an eavesdrop, so we can get profit. I think this goes back. Actually, just how it's this or we have options. It's gonna be plunder, I guess.
Call this one the tech line.
Should we just take the money? Probably.
How many sweet ones could I get for a diamond?
Next time, I'm gonna put Novigrad on the other row. That's annoying. That actually hurts quite a bit. We just wasted money.
I'm a dwarf for business. I stand.
That's fine. Yeah, we're actually doing fine. I think we win. Golden Necker last card is like good and all, but... And then we got enough for one more click. Oh, they don't even have it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just let me play. I let you do your thing. Alright, next up here we have Blood Scent. And Golden Necker Tome, probably. I don't want to go wide with this. I think it would be a bad idea. Poison could actually be very good if I got a second one. I think I'm going to save Rico for later, just because I think I can do better. So we need to put pressure on with Avalak into Novigrad. Because if I let them get round 1 for free, they can set up like a really nice later play. Yeah, it's exactly what we thought it was here, so... They start with that so they can get Nekarat on something.
You will see it in your dream.
If they have Bearification, I'd be pretty upset, but... I think as long as we go tall and just not wide, we should be doing just fine. They're not expecting payday, I don't think, so... They're probably waiting for one poison before they do anything. And they can't play the second Nekarat. What would I play if I could play anything here? Furco into Eavesdrop, Furco into Plunder. I have Plunder here. I guess I could actually just turn on Novigrad. Place Bounty, Poison with Bounty. And then follow up the Poison. Yeah. This will put some pressure on it. And they don't actually expect anything. Because, here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna play this on Range Road just in case I do take a Cleaver next round. I don't want to have too much on the front, but I am taking Furco, so I mean I do have a poison here. This could be round winning though. If I do pull this off, it could be round winning. That's also a... Oh, okay, well... I guess I'm just gonna take my payday then. Flutter here plus leader rip. Okay. I mean, at least we can kill that. I'll take one, and then we're gonna go Furco for the poison. Two and four. It doesn't even make sense to spend anymore. The trick is to get this deck into like a short round 3. So if I have Tatterwing in a 3-card round 3, even if I can't keep card, I should be fine.
his darkest dreams, I can make them real.
I think we're still doing something like this here. I will have to snowdrop because I'm not losing sunset round 1. Which means I have to put these back. Or like one of them. I think I'm probably going to put one here and then this back. Verena is whatever. I think we still have headroom.
Why aren't you listening? Listen to me sing, damn it.
That's really tough. I'm putting both of those back. So Jackal's KO'd here, by the way. We can't actually spend on him because of the Verena. I'm trying to get their leader out of the way. And obviously shorten round length. Vivian here is not a bad play, but a pass is also not too bad. I mean... if I play Vivian, then I'm out. So this is as far as we can go. This looks kind of like mine. Isn't it actually just card for card? This will be good. This will be good. That's great. Here. Yeah, 12 days ago I posted this one. I had Jotun. The only thing I haven't seen from them is Crimson Curse, the Elzer's Thunders, the Tome play. They've spent a fair amount of tutor stuff. You see? I think you don't want to bleed me.
Where better to plot than in one's own lair?
Realistically, it's her that goes back, probably. I should have just played her from hand, because now I have to play... I don't know. I was trading Jackal for coin, because I figured it might actually be, like, worth it, but... maybe I should have just played Salamander Hideout. Okay, she's not that great here. Rico at 15. Because the Jotun play. I'm not pulling him. Wouldn't that be nice, though? We should just stall a little bit. Nothing worth poisoning yet. They didn't play Nova, so Nova's a waste in round 3. Might as well prepare for a flutter. So Tatterwing's 14, right? Yeah, a little bit of a waste. If I'm respecting the curve here, it does 2 instead of 1 if there's not new. I think it's still going to be that, honestly. Fine. I still have 3 poisons. That's okay. It really kind of comes down to what their hand state is, you know what I mean? So there's Tome. So I could do... I could do a self-poison, because we want the coins.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And then we can flip it if we need to after. We have single turn removal on 1 flutter. But honestly, the flutters aren't even that scary anymore. I mean, there's still enough to poison. I just wonder if I ever just wait. And see what the worst thing is, you know? Once they get an Alp back, it's pretty bad for me. Yeah, I guess we're gonna poison one out. We should win this game, but I don't know how crazy it'll be. I guess we just get rid of the one that's doomed already, right? And then we'll just take the self-poison, get the coin, click that. Which is kind of sad, actually, for our last turn. Like, if I just had one more coin, you know? I don't know, I think maybe you should have saved that. This is, like, kind of winnable.
Nose, mouth, any hole.
We're doing ourselves. What am I kidding? Here.
He venerates not the fire.
I honestly think it's good enough. If it's Megascope, it won't resolve. Yeah, that should have been done earlier. The thing is, though, even if it did, it wouldn't have been enough to win. They would have been about 5 points shy. Like, on the 7. So. Alright, we got a little Imprisonment coming up here next. Finally, red coin. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I feel like Rico can stay for late game. I feel like this is actually a pretty good trade off one of these. I don't love the idea of committing Cleaver yet. And I got an important work call that I'm going to say be right back on. One sec.
Same time next week. Egg duty again. Oh, gods.
Abandon your false gods! By denying penance, you confirm your guilt! One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
fresh.
Belly or throat? Got a preference?
You're safe to be candid under my roof.
Looky here. If it ain't suffocating what you eat.
Your facts, good sir, are false.
Bribe off the knights and their foul magicry.
Thanks so damn much. Anyone teach you to share? Another little thunderbolt.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Premium grade won't find any better.
You, yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Oh man, why do I gotta play against a buddy? Alright, we got... Gonna be that soldier spam deck that's gonna get out of hand pretty quick. This would be a good round 3 card because that's when they do the soldier spam usually. I need Avalak here pretty bad, unfortunately. This could be good. We need Novigrad, like, bad. I think for coin... Okay, I'm chilling now. So I do get, like, my 2 thinners here, and then this. I just don't have Snowdrop. I think I'm just going to... just keep things the way that they are.
You will see it in your dream.
So they're going to play Muted Generator and just kind of go in the range row and just start cramming points, and then... Unless he missed it.
I pass on every
Wouldn't that be nice? Let's go for a spender. Nice, thank you.
One man's battlefield is another man's...
That's exactly what you want to see. And then we could play Candle next.
One vote I need.
I think I am clicking this, honestly.
A knee's supposed to bend both ways like that.
Should I take one out? Yeah, I'll take one out. I just don't think they have Tall Punish. I'm kind of banking on that, honestly. Yeah, all this without Muta is not that amazing, but they do get like 3 passive points per turn. I could payday one of these things.
Now this is a knife.
I get more coins if I do it this way. This is guaranteed 1 per turn, so... Revenant. Yeah. I mean, I could play around that. We'll do one of these here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It puts me in a good spot. I think I still click once. I might have to take a Salamandra to complete the kill because I want to win the round.
Back to the dust whence you came.
It's too bad. They got it. Maybe we just do this then. Okay, Nova here. I have Novigrad here. They can't cannibalize. It actually puts them at a tie if they use order. I think I'm supposed to just pass, honestly. Because I get Novigrad carryover, then I get Sunset carryover too.
Gladly help.
That lock a lot earlier would have been really bad for my round, but I can understand why they wanted to roll things out. The fact that Muta hasn't been played, though, is really good for me. Short round, we do have Tatterwing to defend, which is really nice. So they're playing 5s on mutagen. That's actually really nice. Okay. Let's put her back for now. Let's put that back for... Perfect. I still have both leader charges too and a bunch of coins.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
I think we're taking Snowdrop. It's gonna be these two. Let's just leave it for now. So we can actually keep Snowdrop.
You're safe to be candid under my roof.
It's gotta be this that goes back. And then we'll just use Candle. And so we save. So I've got a lot of points still. We've got the 2 Jackals. I've got a somewhat full bank. It's like mid. I mean, divided by 2 is not amazing, but... And Rico is kind of up in the air. But I guess we'll find out. I don't even need this spender. That's a bit better. Do they have Curse of Corruption? That's the big indication here. I don't know. If they do, it's a problem for me. You know, a huge problem for me. I think we're just taking this one.
Test out the gun is not human.
I don't know. I've only got the 1 tall punish. Payday here would have been sick. Damn. Do we just take it then like that? I think I'm just letting it go. Because I have leader stuff, you know? Germain? Are they doing Neve? I think we're still doing this.
My fist ex purist here is purist in all Nilfgaard.
Sunset at 15's okay. Oh, okay, they're gonna basically rev every single turn. That's insane.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
It's gotta be Cleaver.
Stitches get stitches. Get out your bones, Miss Lady.
Kinda going broke. 7 base body might be the highest that I'm going to get.
You want it done right, you do it yourself.
I think we're just losing, unfortunately, but... This is not the muted deck, I don't think. If it is, they just missed it, but, like... So Baron here's painful. Yeah, it's got all the stops. Honestly, it feels like such a hard counter to what I'm doing. Okay, in the event that they miss Golden Necker, is it even possible to win? No. Purify and gain 2 coin. So this is worth 6. Attribute 1, I don't have any. This is worth 6 as well. Just too many orders. And so this plays for 6. I mean, it's better to take the click on here. But then it gives them rev food. I mean, they still have rev food here. Yet still. I'm hoping that they play their last card. Okay, so this stopped, I guess, whatever it was. The Conjurer could actually be for, like, really good here. So...